Welcome to the second video in this series, which I'm calling it Gamer Dad for some reason. Do we need another Gamer Dad? That was my previous title. And if you look at how I am trying to design the thumbnail, the uncanny valley, if you know what's happening on the YouTube game, these are the things that all the YouTube creators are doing nowadays. So it comes back to the reason why I'm doing this content all of a sudden again, is that I feel very sick and tired of myself being stopped by my own inability to let go of good quality. So I think in the previous video I mentioned a bit about how quality was something that I was identified with and I didn't want to let go. I think one of the main issues with why I didn't want to come out with this kind of content is mainly that I feel that I'll be judged based on the kind of work that I generate as a part of my passion project, that somehow it is tied to my professional projects and I'll be judged by it. In this time as I'm hesitating and I'm thinking about it and worrying about quality, worrying about what people will think about the kind of work that I'm capable of doing, I've seen people build their YouTube account, their platform, their various TikTok and all that assets, and with so much lower quality, and then along the way, as they become better at it, they start to improve. So, I mean, why shouldn't I do that? What's really stopping me? And then I've been talking about this for the longest time, right? I've been talking about the creator mindset, about letting go, but yet I myself, I'm not able to let go. So this is really a proof of concept for myself, and I guess it also comes at a stage where technology is now a lot better. It's able to save me a lot of time at doing the post-production. So last time I used to have to be manually go through my footage in order to just edit something basic. I probably have to look through every single second of clip. But now, with the help of that is just with the help of AI, a lot of this work can be sped up. A lot of time can be saved. Yeah, so that's where I am. And then part of the reason why I'm coming to this stage in my life where I want to create content, I think I also mentioned a little bit, which was that I need to save time. Okay. I think last year I have met with a lot of personal losses in the family. I see a lot of people leaving, and it really quickened my, not stress, but sense of urgency that I really need to put down my thoughts. There's so much that I need to do. There's so much I need to actually share my kids. I want to teach them a lot. I actually started writing a book last year, for that purpose, which was to give them some life skills in case I'm gone, kind of thing. Which is very morbid, I know, but well, when you are dealing with a lot of these personal tragedies in the family, yeah, it really puts an urgency to the schedule. You no longer think that you have as much time as you wanted, which is tied to this thing lah, which is I actually enjoy playing games. And then because I'm busy making things work, you know, focusing on my career, I've been not really putting my time into playing. So it's tied to that. But on top of that, I also wanted to generate something that is meaningful. Hence, this whole idea of, you know, while I'm playing, I'm able to share something that my kids can learn from. Because this is also tied to the book that I'm actually creating, which is, I've always had this title in my head, Gamer Dad's Guide to Life. Yeah. So this is something that I am now 100% moving into. I'm calling it the glitch. So my idea is that based on especially the last, okay, something's happening. I only have this, so I better be very careful about. Oops. Yeah, that's stupid. I don't have any other weapons. But there's a bot. That's likely a bot. Yep, so the title of my book is going to be called The Glitch. And that was the thing that I realized last year as I was working on the book that you know, the version 1 of the book that I wanted to write. Eventually that book will come out, you know, as I intended, but I realized as I was going through my own life that book isn't as important anymore. Or rather, I had a few things wrong. You see, because the thing is that in my 20s or in my when I was 19, when I was 18, I came across things that you would consider self-help. Came across this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. I don't know whether you know about it. Talking about the illusion of money, you know, that there's actually two separate in fact many multiple layers of reality based on your understanding of wealth. Okay, so for example, if you are wealthy, you look at money differently from when you are poor. So in fact, wealth is a mindset. Yeah, that was what I was taught through those books by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. And then after that, I went into other writings by people like Tony Robbins, which was very much about how to achieve success. But I realized as I was working on this book last year that is the cause of a lot of my problems. That's just stupid. What the... Oh crap. I know that this is an issue, like whenever I'm focusing on the game, and I saw the footage from yesterday that my face will scrunch up and I will be focusing on the game. Yeah, I will be focusing on the game and my face will scrunch up. Oh no. Yeah, I know how ridiculous I look when I'm focusing on the game. So where was I? Yes. Wow, where was I? This is interesting. It is difficult to concentrate and like concentrate on the game while still talking to you. It's interesting. Okay, yeah. So it was an obsession about success, about money, about success, about understanding wealth, and about passing a legacy to my kids, about financial freedom and all that. And the thing about these guys is that they taught about how anything is possible. It's a very positive kind of mindset thing that I was taught and I was learning. And I've been practicing that, I've been following that for more than 10 years, so 15 years at this stage. But the problem was at my highest point when I was a CEO and I was the creative director of this social media platform called The Royal Singapore. Things didn't work out so well. In fact, that was the second partnership that I had. Of course, I worked on different projects over the years, but serious partnerships that actually worked and had proper money involved. That was my second. And I started to see some patterns. And the thing is that running business and achieving the kind of successes that I thought was important and I was after, took a toll on my body, on my mind, on my well-being. Because if you want to achieve something, it really affects my self-esteem, my ego, my self-esteem. And I'm coming from a place of non-judgment now. I don't really judge myself for being stupid or why did you focus on that. It was what it was. That was who I was many years back. That was just what I was after. There's nothing right or wrong about it. I mean, I respect myself for thinking that way because that was what I learned, right? So if I learned that is something good for your family, that you want to build a legacy for your family, I think it's good that I did what I did. And I paid the price lah. And the price is going to be my mental health. Yeah, so of course there's a lot to unpackage there. But the main thing is that because of the guy is near. The guy is very near. Okay. Yeah, so because of my expectations of my success mainly, like basically these guys are telling you, all you need to do is just think positive. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. Anyone can achieve this if you just put your mind to it. And if that is the case, if that is the truth, and I'm unable to get the success that I desire, doesn't that mean that there's something wrong with me? Doesn't that mean that I'm a loser, that I somehow am not deserving. That somehow I don't deserve, or I'm incapable of creating the results that others have, right? So of course, you know, right now I'm looking at it and you know, with hindsight, you say that, oh, that is very unhelpful to think of that. But when you're in the middle of, oh crap, yeah, when you're in the middle of trying to achieve something, and you are not able to get the results that you desire, that really sucked, because you will take it as a reflection of your own ability and it's like or inability to create the results that you want. Yeah, so that wasn't helpful at all. Anyway, the whole idea is that last year I went into a very spiritual kind of journey. I say spiritual, but I need to mention that I'm not a religious person. Okay, let's try. Yeah, so far you see I've been failing every single thing I wanted to achieve in this game. Yeah, because I'm actually focusing on talking. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so when I say spiritual, I don't mean religious, because I am not a religious person. I'm not a superstitious person. I used to think that religion is superstitious, but I've always been a very spiritual person, in that I see things happening in the universe that, you know, you can call it coincidence, you can call it, to me it's about our minds being receptive to what we receive, the kind of signals that we receive, right? So it could very well be just my mind. It could very well be how I perceive things and how I understand what I'm facing, and based on that, what kind of actions I take as a result. So when I say spiritual, that's what I mean. Basically, it's an understanding of how the universe works in mysterious ways. Okay, here I am, focusing on the game again. I'm aware I'm doing stupid things. Yeah, so I have always been a spiritual person, but I used to reject a lot of things, and you know, like precisely as I was saying, right? A lot of things I find superstitious. And now I will put it in a way that, yeah, it's unhelpful to think this way. Okay, but then one thing that I got into last year was mindfulness. This is an NPC. Sorry, man. Oh man, sorry about that. I didn't mean to kill you. We could have been friends. So on my spiritual journey, basically what I'm talking about is this thing called mindfulness, which I don't like the term anymore. Okay, because in my journey I realized that it's beyond just finding peace and calm. So basically I learned a lot from my journey. And one of the things that I did was I learned to live with myself. I've learned to have a pleasant relationship with what I call my roommate. Okay, so these are a lot of things to unpack. Okay, these are all the things that I've been writing since years back, since 1 year ago. But I'll try to unpack as much as I can, in this short video, without going too far into it. Right, let me see. I need to get to fencing fields. Okay, let's go. Let's try to achieve at least one of the missions so that I can get some points. Yeah, so I was very deep into listening to my thoughts, is what I'll call it. So-called mindfulness. And as a result, I think I'm in a better place right now. And that's what I meant by when I started writing my book, I realized that, hey, a lot of my pain, a lot of what I went through, by the way, I have depression, or I had depression. To me, depression is not something you can suddenly do without. Once you have it, you have it. So I'm dealing with depression still. But through this journey, this past 1 year, I am in a better place of understanding myself. Understanding this roommate, as I said, this guy that lives in my head with me. So if you think about this, every one of us have a roommate. The roommate that shares this head with you. And this roommate is our cheerleader, when things are going fine, but they also are the most critical of our what do you call that? Shit, someone coming. Yeah, they're also the most critical of critics when things are not going well, and that's when you are very messed up if you don't learn how your if you do not learn how to live with yourself, with this roommate, you will basically continue to have to deal with a lot of emotions. Alright, okay, there's nothing wrong with emotions. Emotions are there for a reason. So emotions are what give us an idea of what's wrong. Oh my goodness, I suck. And these are most likely NPC. Yeah, I'm sorry that you have to watch that. Yeah. Okay, so emotions are what gives us an indication of what we are doing right or wrong. It's a sense that we develop that protects ourselves. And so what really helped me was this journey of self-understanding. So a better relationship with your ego, your mind. But like I said, I call it my roommate now. So because of this understanding now of the relationship I have with my ego, I'm also better able to, oops, oh boy, I'm dead. Oh my goodness. There was another player. Yeah. Yeah, so that was my journey last year, and so the book has taken a different direction, and I started to look at it as, from the framework of a game. Because I'm a gamer, I've lived with games all my life. I've enjoyed playing games, and I started to see that games as a metaphor of life. Of course, games, and on top of that, any form of storytelling is a metaphor that you can use to apply it to understand your life and what you're going through. So, for example, like this, because of Fortnite, this very game that I'm playing, I've learned to take failures as fun, as a necessary part of life, learning. And each time I die, I actually look forward to dying. So that was something that was really mind-blowing when I first played Fortnite. And as I was saying, that was like the OG time when I was actually a bit more free. Back then when I first started playing Fortnite, I had more time and could look at it. And I think it's something that Ninja actually said back then about I don't remember whether it's Ninja or some other player on YouTube mentioning that a part of learning how to play Fortnite is by developing muscle memory, developing skills that almost like instincts that come to you. And the only way to do it, the fastest way to do it, is by dying fast, by going straight into action. You know, like when you're dropping bus, you just go straight to the first town, the most crowded town, and then you just jump in. And if you die fast, come back again. You know, come back again and die again and die again and die again. And over time, you will find that your skills start to level up. You will start to become faster at reacting to situations. You overall, you basically become a better player. When I first started playing this game, I was total noob. Very bad. And given my background with Counter-Strike, I thought, yeah, it should be easy. But then there's building, there's mental, and all these things. These are things that was different from when I was playing first-person shooter games back when I was a kid. And back then, I told myself, okay, I might be a bit too old for this. But yeah, I'm back. I'm back because this is the metaphor of life. The metaphor of life of jumping in, you know, learning from experience, from failures. And so in a different way, that's what this video is. This video series that I'm just going to do at my own free time, okay? No judgment on myself. I don't need it to perform. I frankly don't care if no one watches, but of course if you watch, please like, comment and share, as I always say. But if you don't, it's fine. It just is a journal of a chapter of my life where I am a gamer dad. But I hope that through my gaming and through my writing, I come to a meeting point. So my book is currently written, I think I have 2 chapters in. I have the introduction. I have probably chapter 1 and chapter 2 ready already. We are talking about 6 or 7 chapter thing, so it's a matter of time for me to finish this. But while I'm writing, I'm also going to use some of the experience I get through gaming. So you can see from here, I'm not a total noob now. I'm slightly better. And then when my kids are playing, you know, my eldest son is actually the as he would say, the sweat. He's actually the one that's in our team, the strongest player in our team, that carries the team. So it's fun that I have to also learn to let go of myself, my ego, and yeah, my son is the best player now. Yeah, but so through this process of learning this game, playing this game, and you are watching with me and walking through with me, I hope that I can share some philosophies of life, something about being a dad, about building a business as well, because I'm still at that stage of I still want to build. I haven't exactly given up on it, even though a lot of people are telling me that no, you're not suitable to run a business. You can't run a business because of your personality and all that. So I'm not exactly giving up. I'm still going to pursue. So, perhaps I'll share some of this as well in this video series. So, like, comment, share, comment about things that you would like to see, things that you might want to hear from me, even though you basically know nothing about me. And I'll see what I can do. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.